Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report. I'm your host, JT, also known as LittleJack88, on the old Twitter. Joining me today, as always, is a Big Bam Jam, mate. How are we, Jam?
I'm fine. The reason for the sunglasses, everyone, is bad hay fever day. I look like I've been punched in the face by Mike Tyson a few times at the moment. So yeah, I'm covering up my big bulging eyes.
Oh,
I'm itching them as well.
What's that laugh? Oh, I hear it was Bishop's in the house again. How are we, Bishop?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you? How are you?
Jam can't see, but I'm alright. I'm living this dream.
Jam can't see.
What have you been up to, mate?
Ish.
You've been chilling?
Working a lot, but I also I played a little bit of Binding of Isaac last night. I'm a huge Binding of Isaac fan.
Any good?
I love it. I've been a huge fan of Binding of Isaac since the original.
It's the dawn of time, mate.
Oh yes. And I I've got a bit of an itchy trigger finger for Enter the Gungeon today, so I might play some of that later.
I've got that somewhere. I don't know.
Great games.
I'll put it somewhere.
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah. I don't know. I might have an Epic Game Store as well. John, what have you been playing? You've been in the lab.
Yeah, we're playing some Rocket League with Casual Club and SOS yesterday. Joe, Paul, and Renzo, and all that.
I know Paul and Renzo.
Played with them.
Good fun.
Mixed teams and stuff like that. It was good fun. Bishop joined in and stuff like that. I thought I'd get Man Eater today. It's not been delivered, so I haven't played that. But I've been playing Pac-Man Championship Edition today. And what was I going to say? Speaking to Jonathan earlier on Twitter.
The turnips or whatever they are.
Well, yeah, we did the Animal Crossing thing, but it was Google Stadia. Played it for free. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah,
Stadia's free for 2 months,
trial.
so I'll have a bash.
I wanted to say that, but I don't think we did it. We might have missed it from the start of the show. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have Stadia. It's not as good as game. It's not as good as what was Microsoft one? xCloud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not as good as xCloud for me, but the games are on xCloud, so we'll see. Anyway, gentlemen, what a new segment on the show today.
Oh, okay, cool.
Scores on the doors.
Scores
what we
on
do,
the doors.
we look at a relatively large release that's out this week and check the scores out, see what's going down, see what people are liking it, see what people don't like about the game, and if we are in. Yeah, Jam. If we're in on this game as well.
It is you.
I think you know, judging by it's me, you know what game it is.
Oh, it is, yeah. WWF remaster.
WWF, no mercy.
What do you mean beta superhero? Actually, I'd give you that. I just like the Superman logo here. But I like the H.
We could talk about how Northern Void Superman is all day, but the logo's cool. You know what I'm saying? It is obviously Xenoblade I'm on about. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Is it?
You know I'm
Definitive Edition.
You know it got shipped to my house today, but it's not arriving until tomorrow, which I'm fuming about, to be fair.
That is annoying.
Sitting on 89 on Metacritic. How do we feel
89?
about that?
What was the original sitting on?
I was going to ask the same.
The original got 90 odd. I want to say 91, 92.
How does it get worse? It's the same and more.
Over time, it's kind of...
3DS version had about mid-80s, so I'm not...
I can understand 3DS version.
Yeah.
Because that'd be cut back.
Quite a lot of people are saying it's the remaster, or whatever you want to call it, the remaster, the remake, or whatever.
Yeah.
You guys are interested. Bish, are you interested, or have you?
I am. I have to say, I am interested. I think I might indulge in this. It comes out tomorrow, right?
It's tomorrow, yeah. It's on the back of a fucking Royal Mail truck as we speak for me, mate. I can't wait.
I hope it's Hermes.
Royal Mail, I've already had the text. I'm fucking buzzing.
I might have a look at some gameplay and stuff of it properly tonight and see whether I'm going to make a purchase. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see this come out and stuff. And yeah, that's a really decent score, very positive. Yeah, good.
I don't usually bother, if I'm going to buy a game, I'm going to buy a game. I'm not going to buy it because it got I've got a 6 on this. I like to read what people's pros and cons are for games. But it's just a good way to check. Like an average is a good way to check, see what the general gist of everyone's feelings towards the game is. Jam, I know it's not your cup of tea. I'm going to ask you anyway. Are you buying this game?
I'm not buying this game.
Colour be shocked.
Shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'd stream it, but my Switch is like on the other side of the room to my computer, so I'm probably not going to. And we'll see anyway. Moving on, should we get into the news, boys?
Yeah, let's do this.
Rather quick one first. If you are playing Minecraft Dungeons on a computer, be careful because if you only, from what I see, I'm not sure if this has been patched out yet, but I saw this and I thought I'd make it known.
This made me laugh.
Yeah, if you uninstall Minecraft Dungeons, I think it's, from what I can gather, I've had a look at the comments down here. It's just an SSD. It'll just wipe it completely. So please be careful.
Have you uninstalled yours?
I've not uninstalled it, but I've got it on my HDD, so I should be, judging by this logic, I should be fine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I put my
it
games
does
on the hard
seem-
drive.
Yeah.
It does seem that this is a SSD's very specific bug, but just one to be careful about.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you've
sure.
Back up your stuff, guys. Make sure you back up your stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they'll patch it out soon. But that's just one to keep an eye on. And gentlemen,
Just get the tissue.
Get
Carry
out
on.
of here.
Our co-star is
Get
dying.
I'll mute him because he's not done anything to the conversation. But achoo. Right, we're moving on. We'll move on. Bish, me and you move on, shall we?
Yeah, that's alright. It's fine. We'll just run the casual report. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll run the report. We'll run the show, mate. Next story. Do you remember at the Game Awards when they announced Fast and Furious? I can't remember what the name of the game was. Crossroads.
I really don't, to be honest. But
Well, it was a really awkward moment where Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez come on stage in front of nerds and said, "Oh, I used to play Mario." Like, yeah, cool, whatever.
that's probably the reasons to why I don't remember it then, because I usually hate stuff like that. I hate cringy stuff like that.
Jam, please. I'm trying to run a show here, mate.
Tell that pollen to go away. I apologise. I'm wiping my nose on camera.
No worries, mate. No worries. Anyway. Jam, if you please, mate. I'll just mute you. Do me head in. I'm joking. I'm joking. They've released a gameplay trailer today. Have you seen this trailer, Bishop?
I have seen this trailer. It's
Do you reckon?
questionable. I think questionable is the
Yeah.
is the word we'll go with.
It looks AIDS.
I mean,
Look how shit that looks.
do you reckon this is coming out for the GameCube or it's just a PlayStation 2 exclusive?
It does look that way, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's got a bit of a
Shameless Passion comes to mind.
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Spy Hunter.
Yeah, that's
but
a bit like Spy Hunter.
Same graphics.
It looks like a
Look,
port of
did
Spy Hunter.
It
But
does
yeah,
look cool. Spy Hunter.
There's just a bit on screen now. I'm shocked. I'm not shocked because people buy it because Fast and Furious is it's easy to forget that Fast and
Huge
Furious is a massive
franchise, yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Have they had a video game before? That's not been a mobile game.
What I say, there was one on the PS. Yeah, I want to say there is one, but I'm not sure.
So looking at the actual comment section and actually also looking at the likes, the dislikes of this on YouTube, I think there's like 3,000 dislikes and just like 200 to 300 likes. It's insane. But yeah, people are just ripping this game up like crazy in the comment section right now.
You know what's going to be annoying? It's going to sell well. I tell you
Oh
that.
yeah.
It probably will.
It's annoying, but yeah.
It's a 40-quid game. I can't.
It reminds me.
Is it
Have you
gonna be
guys
full
ever
price
played?
game?
I want to say no, but I think it will be.
It probably will be, because it's Fast and Furious, isn't it? Have you guys ever played a game called Mashed?
Yeah,
It was
Mashed is sick.
Mashed was
Yeah,
so
it's like
good. It's
Mashed
now
is
obviously the remake was called Wasted. I think it was something like that. I
Yeah.
can't remember the fucking. But yeah, no, it reminds me of that game. But obviously that was like way back in the day, and it was talking like early Xbox days. So the fact that I'm comparing that to that these days now, like, it's ridiculous.
Oh wow.
But Graphics isn't everything, as we've already stated before. So I don't know. All the best of them is all I can say.
Really?
You're buying it, Jam. Sure.
I am, man. Day one.
Day one, mate.
I want
Day
the
one.
special edition where it comes with actually Dominic Toretto's car that gets parked in my driveway.
Of course you do, gentlemen. Gentlemen. There's a new game on the Epic Games Store that's free. Do you want to know what it is?
New games.
I beg your pardon, it is technically games, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
It is the
Jam's favourite game
my
series.
favourite game. Borderlands,
It is, yeah.
the Handsome Collection, of which Bishop, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, is that right?
I believe it. Yeah, Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
50 quid.
I believe it comes with all DLC as well. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I want to say it does as well. I'm going to say it does. Yeah, all bonus add-on content. Yeah, it's just a quick one. If you haven't got that game, because I must have about I've got about 3 copies of this game.
Yeah, give me both.
I've got it on it. Steam, Epic Games, PS4, and somewhere else, I think. But yeah, just check it out if you haven't got it.
It was
Great
PS Plus
games.
at one point, wasn't it?
I think it was. I think that's
I've got
Yeah.
it sealed over there in PS3.
Yeah.
It never opened.
Why? Open it, you madhead.
I was with you. I bought it from Tesco's. It was a £5.
I remember that was deserved.
It was like 8 years ago, whenever it came out.
Yeah, if you're into the Borderlands series, then this is an absolute steal. And I mean, if you're into the Borderlands series, more than likely you probably already got it. But fantastic games, and definitely worth a go if you've never played Borderlands before and the Borderlands series. So get on it.
Get on it. Like I said, I'm not really into Borderlands series, and I've got it about 3 times. So if you haven't got it, just get it. It's cool. It's free. You might as well. Anyway, moving on. Are we looking forward to the Super Nintendo world? Are we? I am. I'll tell you that for
Yes.
free. Well, Big Tom Phillips has smashed an article. It's like a
Fucking love it.
bird's eye view of Super Nintendo World, which is going to open in
So far.
Tokyo, I believe. Yeah, it's under construction.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. This is magical. I mean, the picture's a bit blurry on my screen. I'm sorry about that. You get the gist. Peach's Castle. You got toads everywhere, and Creeper Troopers and all that stuff.
There's a
Pipes
road, I
going
think,
around.
from Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
man.
Kind of thing.
Are we going to Super Nintendo World?
You damn right we are. That looks sick.
I want to go.
I can't remember if it said is that. That's Japan.
Yes.
Yeah, Japan. So, hello.
Well, looks like we're going to Japan then.
Tokyo, isn't it? I believe it. Yeah.
It is Tokyo,
Yeah,
yeah.
it will be. Yeah, go to Tokyo. Don't know who's coming. Get on a plane.
I'm in.
Fill it up.
Sign me up.
Let's do it. Yes, just a quick one there, and another
Great.
First class.
quick one. I want to shed some light. This gentleman, I forget his name now. I do apologise. I've clicked on an advert. I hate websites which have like massive adverts either side of the article. But I kind of get it because you got to wait. I've forgotten the guy's name.
Mary Moo's coming to Tokyo as well.
Oh,
Yes,
Mary
Mary,
Moo's
she's
legend.
in.
We'll all do it together. We'll go on a road trip.
Of course.
The
The nation's favourite
Of
faces.
course. Shut up, advert. Cheers, mate. 2 seconds. Wait for the trailer. Wait for the. Hey, Narcissus, you're right.
Hey,
Wait for
Narcissus.
the
Easy.
wait for the trailer to load up for us. There we go. Now this. Nothing would make me happier than Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3
Oh.
in a HD collection. It's Blob Van Dam, which is a great name. As
Yeah.
well. Try and work that one.
This looks so good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even done by Nintendo.
No, I believe this is one guy. But yeah, mate,
The fact that this is one person's work. I mean, if it is, then
I believe it is.
holy hell! Like, it looks amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It's generally stunning.
The best, the best praise I can give it is it looks like someone's just copied and pasted it into good graphics. If that makes, let's say, good graphics.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
High,
Like Tropical Freeze.
which
kind of
technically
yeah.
is a high compliment. Yeah.
yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
fan made as well. It's
Mhm.
mental.
It is bloody marvelous, and we're all over it. To be fair, the casual report.
Wrong Donkey Kong though, but
saying.
I mean, that's not even. It's not even my
No,
type
this
of
one,
game.
this one's the best
Oh,
Donkey
it's not
Kong.
the best one.
No,
I'll
this
fight
one
you
is
right now.
the best Donkey Kong.
I'll walk around your house.
Come around my house then.
I can't because of lockdown, but I will. When it's lifted, I'll beat you with a stick, mate. Anyway, check that out. Blood Van Dam on YouTube. He's got a few other levels going on. He's been working on it for quite a while. Check that out. Next quick one. We have a big sale. Just call it the SS PlayStation because there's a massive sale on. Do you know what I'm saying, gentlemen?
Yes, that's PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm saying there's some big
Oh,
games.
all the puns.
No lie.
And you ain't even been playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Days of Play sale started. Eurogamer again. I've got us. James Vickard's got us all the deals here. The PSVR. That is a big steal, by the way. If you've not got PSVR, I'm going to go on that website. Flog this for you. 5 games of PSVR kit and a camera
that's
and
pretty
all that for 253 of the Queen's English pounds, which is a good deal. It's 239 there, so I imagine
I'm
it's
sure
best
it's
to get
going
it
to be
cheaper
one of the
than that.
best games on VR.
Yeah, and likewise, all these first-party PlayStation games like Spider-Man, God of War, $11.99. If you've not played God of War, $11.99 is a big steal, and I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I saw this a few minutes ago before the stream started, and generally, like, I've been wanting to get God of War for a long time, and I definitely am probably going to steal that up.
You mentioned the other day you've never played an Uncharted game. You could buy 1, 2, 3, and 4
So
for 25
I
quid.
could do that too. Yeah, I'll
Good,
probably go through those at some point. Yeah. Don't guys, stop giving me more games to buy.
I haven't got the time.
my wallet's already like
Money.
thin enough as it is. Jack, can you just turn down your background music just very slightly?
Is it gone up?
No, it's fine, man.
2 seconds. Do apologise, sir.
Sorry, I muted myself just so I could kind of just hear what was going on.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, this is great. It's good to see that we're getting some PS sales and stuff like that. And yeah,
Big sale.
it's big sale, massive
Sam,
sale.
you've got all these games, haven't you? Most of them.
Yes.
Days Gone $15.99. Do you fancy that, or are you good with Days?
Yeah, I am tempted for it, but it's I don't know.
One of my friends likes it. But,
I'm not. I was interested when it first started dropped, but it dropped at the same time as Mortal Kombat, and I got Mortal Kombat.
Actually, you would get Mortal Kombat.
Yes,
You
I
are a
would.
fighting game fiend. Gentlemen, you ready for another story?
Of course,
There is a.
we are always.
It appears every week. We always say, "Oh, there's a new online digital showcase," and guess what? You never guess what.
So there's another one.
Oh, is there another one?
It's another one.
Oh my god!
This guy, the Escapist Indie Showcase premiering on June the 11th. Which, the Escape is a big issue.
Seems that way.
Was that Axiom Verge 2? I didn't see that before.
Who?
That was Axiom Verge 2.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Let me go back. I'm going back. Sorry, guys.
Mary Moon knows Bishop. Fly, money, fly.
Fly, muddy fly.
That was Axiom Verge 2, mate. We are loving that. I didn't see that before. I saw the trailer, saw the date. I was like, yep, get in that rundown, mate. But we'll.
There's some
Yeah, I've got Axiom Verge 2.
pretty beautiful games.
Wait, ask me if I forgot Axiom Verge 2's on the horizon.
No,
June
you
11th,
didn't
3 to
forget.
5
did you?
PM ET. We may react to that. We probably won't, though. Gentlemen.
Indie shows. I mean, can't go wrong, can you really?
No. Nothing bad about
it's
giving spotlight to lesser known
To indie
games.
developers,
Yeah.
The
absolutely.
little guys.
Little guys,
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I'm sure you two are as well.
In my personal opinion, like indie developers, they've got more passion because they're just starting out. They're just getting their foot in places and stuff, and they do some incredibly detailed and designed work that the AAA companies just can't
Playing,
kind of seem to.
Well, sometimes they can match.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes.
playing,
do you remember that Driving Dangerous game that was made from 7 people that used to work for Criterion? 7,
getting fed
and
up
it's
of-
pretty much the next Burnout. It's
they
so
were
good.
Getting fed up of helping out with Battlefront, so they just thought, fuck this, we're making a car game.
Yeah,
That's the guys, right?
something like that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I've been playing
And they're making a second one. Sorry, I know there's a second one on the horizon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a bit rough around the edges, isn't it? Dangerous driving, but
Yeah, but it's great.
cool. Yeah, it's like
It's a starting point,
yeah, like
and that's what matters.
to add on to Bishop's point, I've been playing Blasphemous, and that game is amazing. The art style, like the thing is with indie developers, they'll take risks that the big boys won't. Like the big boys will
Absolutely.
design a camel. What's the saying? Camel by. What's the camel saying? Horse camel.
No idea.
You know the saying, Bishop. You know the saying. We're finding the saying.
I don't know the same.
Camel by committee. Is that the saying? Yeah, got it. Camel by committee. A camel is a horse designed by committee. That's the one I was going for. Whereas, like they'll say, oh, people like Call of Duty. Let's make a war shooty game, but the people are just gonna go and play Call of Duty. Want to play Call of Duty? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go for them. But indie devs get kind of a freedom to do what they like. Kind of.
It's just great to see the big companies allowing to showcase these small indie developers because
All for it.
it's great. It's great to see that. It really is.
All
Did you ever
for it,
watch
man.
the documentary with Fez?
Oh, yeah, Fez. There was three of them on there. There was Jonathan Blow. What was that?
Yeah,
Braid.
Fez. I can't remember that.
Fez, Braid, and
That's it.
Super
Yeah,
Meat Boy.
Braid, Super Meat Boy. Yeah.
What's the guy's name? Bish, mate, Super Meat Boy. It's the guy who makes Binding of Isaac. I can't remember his name.
I actually told Mary about Super Meat Boy the other day. She's never heard of it. Told her to play it. It's insanely hard, but
Play
a
Super
great
Meat
game.
Boy. Super Meat Boy Forever's coming out. Bishop, you check that for me. I'll go on to the next story.
Will do.
This isn't the story I wanted. What's this? 2 seconds. My
Edmund McMillan.
that's him. He's the legend, right?
Yeah, he's great. I can't believe I forgot about that.
I just gone blank. Right, you ready for some more news about conventions and stuff? Because COVID-19 struck again.
Yeah.
I was going to say strikes
Of
again.
course.
Struck again.
Standard though.
Standard, yeah. So I'm a bit annoyed because the best thing about BlizzCon 2020 would have been the fuming of the crowd, because it always is. The fume of the crowd is always the
best
start
part,
of the
yeah.
show. Yeah, like so there was that guy who was like, "Oh, is this a late April Fool's joke?" And then there's, "Do you guys not have phones?" and all that. But yeah, it's a shame because people like this thing, don't they? The people dress up and stuff at this one, I think. Raw Meat Cowboy. From
Yeah,
Nintendo,
they
this is
do,
the story
yeah.
here.
It's insane cosplay.
Same goes with the Comic Cons and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it is a big shame for a lot of people, and BlizzCon is
It's a big one, isn't it?
again.
People
It's a
still
big
like
one.
it,
Yeah,
even
it's a big
though
one.
They shit all up. Well, even though Blizzard have been a bit naughty the past couple of months, but you know what I'm saying, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying.
It's always sad to see when big conferences get cancelled due to
Especially
things
RLCS.
we can't
Human.
control.
You're seething, mate. Anyway, moving on. The show must go on, as they say in show business.
Absolutely.
I didn't see that line there then. Any of you gentlemen played Samurai Showdown?
Never heard of it.
Have you not?
Of course, I've heard of Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, you have.
Yes.
Well, the Neo Geo collection launches in June with a pretty sporadic release. I don't know why.
What do you mean sporadic? Across different platforms, or?
Well, the dates are. Well,
Oh, I see what you mean.
it launches on Epic Games Store June 11th for free. By the way, it says in the article. I'm not sure if that's right, but we'll see.
I didn't even know this game existed.
Steam is getting the 18th of June, and PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on July the 28th. Are you looking forward to this, gentlemen, or are you?
I'm interested.
Yeah, because it's. I love 2D fighting games. There's
Yep.
just something about them. That's why I
I
like
want a Switch. I want the physical Switch. It can't be a
Oh
forgot
yeah,
one.
this one here. Oh, one
Yeah.
of limited run will try and empty our wallets again, and
No, I don't, it's just coming out as a normal that, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
So limited run don't need to empty our wallets for the custom
please
fees.
don't empty our wallets.
It won't go to them anyway, but
I believe this is the first 5. Yeah, 5. Well, there's 5, and then there's about 3 versions of 5, so there's about 7 games here in this collection, which is going to be alright.
It's pretty decent, yeah.
Yeah, I love collections. I buzz off them.
Yeah,
Buzz off them.
so
mate.
good.
But yeah, I just thought I'd let that be known to the table. Moving on. Do you remember last time? Was it last time? I believe it was last time. We discussed World War II Call of Duty game on PS Plus.
Oh, going free, the free games. Yeah.
Well, it's got a bit of company as causing me confusion, because why would you? Usually it's a trailer from both games together. There you go. Why have they done this sporadically? It is Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Star Wars Battlefront
Great
2,
game.
yeah. The
Great game now.
Which one? Yeah. That's another redemption story, and it was on about No Man's Sky yesterday or the day before, but
Yeah, another redemption story, definitely.
They pump a lot into it.
Did an absolutely fantastic job in my personal opinion. They've really done a great job to make it much better for the player, and
so you can get World War II now, and Battlefront 2 will be available from the 2nd of June to the 6th of July. I don't know why they've. Do you have any theories as to why they've put Call of Duty early and then waited for a couple of days and then decided to put?
I don't know. Do you think it would have been like earmarked? Like, oh, they might have known 3 months ago what June's was going to be.
Yeah, but they usually do it
No idea.
at the same time. I'm not sure what they were thinking, but.
Oh, I see what you mean. Why did you get a Call of Duty first and then a few days later? Okay, here's your other game, rather than both back to back.
Is it a press thing, or is it
maybe EA were like,
maybe it's the game developers saying look, can you showcase this first? Maybe, I don't know. Either way, it is a weird move. I agree with you. Yeah, might as well just put them all together into one post. But
it's a bit weird. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah,
on. New Dragon Quest game coming out. You're buzzing.
Shock of the century.
Yeah, this one's weird though, because it's just right.
Would read that.
I'm translating. I'm not translating Japanese. I'm trying to follow a Japanese. There was an announcement in Japan earlier today or last night. Renzo, mate, how we doing? And it's very strange because there's like this Dragon Quest. What's the first bit called? Infinity Strass, Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. Dragon Quest. It's bread and butter. It's the same every time. It's turn-based. It's this. It's fast. It's all that nonsense we all like from a JRPG. But this looks more action JRPG, like like Devil May Cry and Dark Souls and stuff like that. Dark Souls.
Renzo, I've got bad hay fever right now. My eyes are like chilling. Hence why the sunglasses.
Oh, why? Yeah, moving on. I feel this is for the person that doesn't really like the slog of Dragon Quest, if you will.
Is it an iOS game? Is it Android?
There is an iOS one that got an out. This is very confusing, but this is a console game, from what I understand. No platforms have been announced yet, which
It's Dragon Ball Z.
It's the same artist, I believe. Renzo.
It looks great.
Yeah. Do you like Dragon Quest, Bish?
I haven't really played a Dragon Quest game. I would like to though, because they are decent.
Yeah.
They look decent.
It's like Final Fantasy seems to change the formula every time, whereas this one is the same.
Kind of sticks to the same. A little bit like Pokemon, essentially.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'd say that. But this looks more actiony, more. You know what I mean? And I believe that would be welcoming to the person that doesn't like Dragon Quest, really, and wanted to get in the world. But like I said, it probably comes to PS5 as well. But because why wouldn't you announce a platform at this point? But we'll see. They wanted to make everyone aware that game is available now. Bishop.
Yeah.
I believe you put this one on our rundown for the show. Outriders.
Outriders, yeah.
15 minutes of gameplay here.
I've not really looked too much into Outriders.
Oh. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Yeah, we're clap. It's fine.
Yeah,
All
it's
for the
alright.
NHS.
Yeah, we love the NHS. Easy clap. Yeah, we're really appreciative of what they do, as always, and saving
Yeah.
lives. And like I said last week, we're just moaning about video games on the internet. Moving on. Bishop,
Yeah.
back to business, mate.
So I haven't really been following this game too much, but it kind of caught my attention today when I was scrolling through Twitter.
Yeah.
And from what it looks like, it kind of reminds me of the Divinity.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of Divinity to it, and it looks interesting. I mean, it still looks a little bit. It looks a little early at the minute. It's
Is it beta footage or is this?
I'm pretty sure this isn't fully
gameplay?
released now. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is
Cool.
just
Yeah.
like beta stuff. I think pretty much. But from what I watched, the person that was doing the commentary for this, stated that they have definitely improved stuff and made things better. And they've made some of the moves feel a little bit more, lively and actually, satisfying to use. So the class that's currently on screen right now is like you can like ground slam and stuff like that, and use the earth to his environment and stuff, which is kind of cool. But your typical third person shooter, but it looks good.
It does actually look really good.
Yeah,
Interested. I'm quite interested in this. It looks good.
I
Yeah,
want to
that's
try
what
it. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of almost in. But yeah,
Almost. Yeah.
that's pretty.
I think
good.
it's still got a bit. I think it's still got a bit of work to go. But I mean, I think it's definitely something that's we should keep our eye on. Definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Watching that then it's like, all right, I'm in. Give me a demo, beta code, whatever. Just get, if it is a beta or whatever, get me in. So yeah, check that out, Outriders. Speaking of Stadia, Jam.
Yes.
Google Stadia announced today that 5 new games will be going to Stadia Pro.
Stadia Pro, yeah.
Have you seen these games?
I have not. No. I can't remember what Jonathan said he's been playing lately, which is really good.
Well, 5 games that are coming to Stadia Pro are Get Packed, Little Nightmares, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Super Hot, and Panzer Dragoon, the remake that came out a couple of
Oh, yeah,
Switch. I mean, like, listen, gentlemen. I have a problem with this.
Okay.
Stadia Pro is the Eight Soups, right, mate? Is the charge one. I can't remember what do you call it when you pay for something.
And you pay for something.
Subscription.
And then...
Yeah, it's the
Oh right. Okay.
premium service. Thank you. I get that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason
Top
to.
meaty AAA titles and yeah.
You telling me, right? Look at these games again. Get Packed, Little Nightmares, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Super Hot, and Panzer Dragoon.
I mean,
For
most of them
Pro.
are just
You
indie
think-
games.
You go, oh, fancy that. Let me go and pay for Pro.
I see
I don't
what
think
you
it's
mean.
sell Pro. It won't
You
sell
don't
Pro.
think that their premium service is worth the money. So it's kind of a little bit like what we were talking about with Nintendo's service and stuff like that a few weeks back. Yeah, no, I totally agree. This seems a bit of a strange move for Stadia. They need to put like some more money in if they really want to make Google Stadia worthwhile and something that will actually generally stick. I like the idea of Google Stadia. I just don't think. I don't think it's there yet. It's not. It's just not there yet.
Because if they were like Microsoft are doing with xCloud, Microsoft come out and said, look, we're testing this very early. You can have it for free. There's like 50 games on it, I think.
Yeah.
Odd. They're adding games all the time. But then they were very upfront and said, look, it's not working properly. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Google like, oh yeah, our service is out. It blatantly doesn't work properly. Well, it's fine, I guess, but you need a kick-ass internet connection, which is what we all assumed anyway. I just don't. That's not what's going to get me to. And you have to buy the games. If I'd be more inclined to get Stadia, I've got Stadia because it was free trial, but I'd be more inclined to use Stadia if it was like a subscription service for the whole thing. Not like I'm not buying a game just to play it through someone else, through the internet. Do you know what I mean?
I absolutely agree, and I think that would actually be quite a smart move for them. Because again, like we've said before, these subscription services definitely seem to be the future moving ahead. It's good for everybody else because it's good for the consumer because the consumer actually allows the consumer to buy services that they wouldn't be able to buy if they were going to buy in bulk. So say for instance like buying a game that was 50-60 quid. Well, if you do a subscription service, then all of a sudden you can pay £10 a month, and all of a sudden you've got these amazing games for £10 a month, but the company is still benefiting in the long run, which is fantastic. Do you know what I mean? That's a really great thing. So it's good. That would be a really smart move.
Yeah, I agreed. I think cloud gaming will be a thing more in people's lives, but not like tomorrow or not like next week. It'll be decades yet, I think, before it's a legit jam. Do you have anything to add, mate?
Not really. I think you covered it. I think at the moment, if Stadia, I couldn't tell you if it's Stadia reaching out to developers saying, "Can we use your game, or can we pay this much money for your game?"
Definitely.
If they've got a crap load of money, they could maybe go after AAA games, or they just like, "Oh, we're still in early stages. Let's not pay that much just in case we could bottle it."
Let's face it, right? Let's face it. Google aren't strapped for cash. Do you know what I mean? They're one of the biggest companies in the world, and if they were going to make this work, then they need to put a lot.
Do you know what I mean? That's the end of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
It just. I mean, I love what Google do. I mean, some of the more recent things that Google have been up to, like working with like really fast fiber optics and stuff like that, and just there's a lot of amazing things that Google are doing. They're innovating every single day, and that's great to see that. But in the gaming industry, they're quite new, and I feel like they still got a long way to go before they really kind of show us what they are capable of.
I agree. Same was said about Microsoft when they first tried to venture in the space, and I think they handled it better, but it was a different time back then.
Yeah, Microsoft are doing it. They're the best. They'll lead the charge with it. Yeah. People are be playing catch up with them for a long time.
The thing that I love about Microsoft at the moment is it's just games. I love it, and I think that's what their motto is. And Phil Spencer's doing absolutely fantastically with that. And and I think he knows what he's doing, and that's great. It's great for the consumer, great for the gamers. That's what we want. That's what a console's all about,
Thing Microsoft. I love the fact I'll get into this another time properly, but I love the fact I can just sit on my PC, play Gears or Minecraft Dungeons, for example, and chill out off the PC, straight on the console, sync it up, 2 seconds, pick up where you left off.
Yeah,
that is the dream.
That's absolutely cool, yeah. Absolutely, Renzo. Microsoft Pass is great.
Make a portable device you can do that with. It's game over. I'm sorry. I'll be all over it. Moving on though, with more important matters to attend to, gentlemen. Did any of you fine gentlemen play Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube?
Yes.
Did you like?
I'm fuming. I traded mine in.
No, ask me if I traded mine in.
No, you've still got yours.
Trade mine in. Are we? Did you not play it, Bish? No.
No, I didn't personally.
No. Jam, did you like the game or?
Honestly, I can't remember it much. I remember playing it. I had my Game Boy Advance attached to it and everything. I was like, I can plug my Game Boy into my GameCube.
The game was way too early.
This as well was after. Actually, I just moved out of London when I got this. I think.
Yeah, it was 2003-ish. Four maybe. Yeah, right then.
And I was still on the Final Fantasy X hype. I know that came out a few years before, but I'd finished Final Fantasy X like 2 or 3 times by then.
You love Final Fantasy X. Anyway, the remastered edition has got a release date for August 27th. I'm probably going to get it because I think that game is way ahead of its time. Like, to fully appreciate what the game offered, you need 4 friends, 4 of them, Game Boy Advances, 4 link cables, a GameCube one, which is that? 500 quid?
Look at that beauty.
know what I'm saying? And it's like, to do it now, you could just, like, if us three got it on
The
Steam.
internet.
Yeah, if us three got it on Steam on PS4 or something, we'd be straight in, bang.
Yeah.
And I think that game's going to flourish in a new light. Within the time.
It's being re-released at the right time, kind
way
of
ahead
thing.
of its time.
I mean, I was about to ask you, how do we feel about remasters? But then you kind of changed my mind on that a little bit, because what you just stated there was essentially the remaster isn't just a remaster. It allows you to do more than that. Allows it to be in a modern space in a modern day and age, and I think that's absolutely something that is critical for those types of games, those types of remasters. I personally believe there are far too many remasters, and I believe that we are currently living in a world where we're just trying to go back in time.
I take remakes.
Do.
But, however, there are certain occasions, like this one, where I will happily put my, I'll put my hand up and say, yeah, that's a great idea, and I like that. It's good.
Yeah, because I never got to play it with 4 players back in the day, because
No, I
I
didn't.
didn't know 4 people. Never mind 4 people for Game Boy Advance. Do you know what I mean?
I would love a Monster Hunter Freedom Unite from way back on the PSP, because obviously PSP only had like an ad hoc mode back then, so you'd have to be in the same room to be able to play Monster Hunter. Whereas I'd love that, but in a modern day and age where we can actually do it online, that'd be amazing. I think that's definitely the way to go with remasters. Definitely.
Just got an email from Stadia, by the way. Fuck off.
Oh, did you?
Anyway, remaster. Just a quick one with remasters. I don't mind if it's to preserve. Game preservation is really important to me.
Absolutely.
There are so many games that are like locked in like licensing hell, which are never going to see the light of day again, like Robocop versus Terminator. I know Brian O'Malley, we said the other day, having trouble trying to get that Scott Pilgrim game back on the stores. So if it's in the name of game preservation, I'm all for it. But if it's like shameless cashing, you can shove it up your ass.
Like, what did they do with Pokemon? Is it Mystery Dungeons? Is it?
That was a remake, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was a remake. Okay, that's fair enough then.
Like somewhere in between, I think.
I just don't like the art style, the new art style to that at all, personally. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. So
do me a favour and tell Grant you don't like Sword and Shield. Cheers, mate. Moving on.
Yeah, we'll do, mate.
You should have seen them yesterday on stream. Jesus Christ.
We were fuming each other yesterday. Anyway, moving on. What's next?
Moving on, gentlemen. We have another big story. Not really big.
I was astounded when I read this.
Just going to run through this one really quickly. The Xbox games with gold are games that have been announced, and I'm sure you meant. Yeah. So we're getting games with gold. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. That's free throughout the whole of June. Coffee Talk, which will be free from June 16th to July 15th, and Destroy All Humans, the OG one, will be free from the 1st of June to the 15th of June.
Great game.
Why?
Oh, that's a cool.
That's just a quick one for the
remastering.
Xbox Live Gold members in the house who might not have seen that yet. That looks sick though. What's that?
Yeah, some pretty decent games there.
That's Cinemora.
Oh, Cinemora as well. I forgot about that one. Cheers, Jam. And from the 16th of June, you get Cinemora. You've got that game, Jam, Cinemora, have you?
I do. Great game.
You like it, yeah?
I've got it on the Switch. Yeah, it's good. Cost me a $10. I think you get it for a $10 still.
If you get it for free next week.
Yeah, on Xbox, yeah.
Think about, mate. Right, that's just a quick one.
Decent.
And another one, very quickly. Destroy All Humans remake, getting a PC. It's got a PC demo on GOG. I don't think it's on Steam yet. Is it, Bish?
I've
not seen it. I've just been shifted through Steam before coming on here.
I've not seen it. If it's on Steam, beg our pardon, but Jordan Alleman's been giving us the good news that we can get a demo of the remake, so if you want to go and check that out before you make the purchase.
Are we excited for this?
I'm intrigued. This is another one that's, I don't think, is this available on the PSN? On PSN, is it? The OG one, I mean,
yes, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Destroy All Humans is, yeah.
Yeah, it depends, like...
I don't know if it's the OG one or the PS3 one.
So I remember playing Destroy All Humans like when I was a kid, and it was such a cool game. It was so fun. But did you see the release the actual trailer for?
Was it Rammstein? Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Rammstein's sort of so cool, man. It looks great.
Oh yeah.
But But yeah, no, I don't think I'll buy it day one.
No, I don't mean day one, but I'm like, again, going back to remasters. We'll have a chat about remasters one episode on a quiet news day. But like remasters that add quality of life improvements, I'm all for as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they might put money back into a sequel if it's the franchise.
Sorry, Bish.
I would definitely like to go back and revisit this. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I'm not day one, but one day I'll probably play the demo. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, a game I totally forgot about. I'll get my words out. Remember the Avengers game?
Oh yeah.
No idea. Can't remember that. Yeah.
I saw the gameplay on the San Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I'm right.
Before I get into the story, what did you watch that?
Yeah.
Were you impressed? Or were you intrigued, or were you?
Oh yeah, I was intrigued more than anything. I mean, it's Square Enix doing something that Square Enix doesn't do.
I think it's Crystal Dynamics who are making it. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics, the two many guys.
No demo that I can see.
I swear Square Enix are doing it.
Publish it.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. But I'll keep an eye on it.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Bishop, what?
But
did
not
you see?
day one any.
Yeah. What was that? Sorry.
I was gonna say, did you see the Avengers gameplay trailer at E3 last year?
The first one. Yeah, I saw that.
On that bridge where they're like,
it's not for me.
No,
it's not for me.
Well,
nah.
You'll be buzzing to find out that we're getting more gameplay in a. This comes from Marvel.com. Would you believe?
I hope it's
straight from the horse's mouth.
From the horse's mouth.
I hope it's better than the first trailer.
There's a Marvel's Avengers Wall Table stream on June 24th, which will feature new gameplay. Now, the gameplay we saw looks, I don't want to be rude, but a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah, I mean, it did look rough.
Like some people had a problem with the character models. That didn't bother me half as much as what the game was doing. It's a live service game, I believe, as well, so I'll be interested to see if they touch on what that means and what we'll be doing in the game as regards to the live services. Are we tuning into this, or are you just going to get it on the down low after? Or
if I'm around, I'll watch it. If not, I'll watch it. You know, whenever.
Just when you got time. Yeah.
But I remember the uproar they had with the people and the problems with the character models. You know, it's the die-hard fan that just wanted it to look like Robert Downey Jr. wanted to look like Liam Hemsworth and stuff like that.
If I may, the die-hard MCU fans.
It's not going to happen, though, is it?
No.
Yeah, unfortunately,
No.
It's just kind of the way it goes.
They're pulling away from it, yeah.
Unless you're going to get those voice actors in and actually do proper voice acting, which is never going to happen.
No chance, mate. I'm surprised Jenna Coleman returned to Xenoblade, but there's no way you get them to do that.
It's just not going to happen, is it?
No, because it's got a mocap and everything else. So make sure you check that out. Now, gentlemen.
This is the one I'm intrigued about.
This is a big one for me. A company that's been a bit in dire straits. Really, they do alright.
It's been clinging in there.
Yeah, they're not as good as they once were. I think they latch on to a legacy of a character who's overrated. If I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, he's fucking overrated.
I just want to touch on this one. Sega. I've got a. Sorry, I'll get into the proper story. Journalist Zenji Nishikawa, I think I've said that right. Claims he has Famitsu had a live stream, and he was talking that he's got a huge scoop on the June 4th issue of Famitsu. It's going to be revolutionary. It's going to rile up the games industry, and it's going to be just. He says it doesn't say it in this article, but I have seen him say it's just as big as the Wired's PS5 article. Now, gentlemen, what on earth are Sega going to do in order to generate that much hype? Considering it says here that it's not Dreamcast 2 in any way, shape, or form, and it is Sega's 60th birthday this year. Bishop, do you have anything to theorise?
I mean, that is a big claim, isn't it?
It
is a big claim.
Yeah, because if you'd have come out and said, "Oh, I've got a bit of Sega news next week," I'd have been like, "All right, cool, whatever."
All right, yeah, cool, that's cool. But no, this is like using words like revolutionary, which is, I mean, let's face it, that is a big word to throw around in the game industry.
Sorry to interrupt, Bishop, but and I quote, rile up the games industry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and rile up. Yeah, and
I'm in.
this seems like they're trying to generate hype, but it's gonna. I reckon it's gonna be it's gonna be one of those things. It's just gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, that's cool.
I would say what Yakuza does all right, doesn't it? But Sonic's everyone buys Sonic when everyone knows about how shit it is. Sorry to swear.
No, it is. Sonic is gash. It's like one good Sonic game that exists. Okay, what anyone says.
Sonic Spinball, mate.
So what do we think?
I
What do we think this is gonna be?
just think because if you would have left it there and said, oh, I'd go new console, but then it's like, would they? But then
I think I don't know.
there's always that floating rumour that comes around once every 3 or 4 years that Microsoft are going to chip in and buy a majority share in Sega, potentially take over them.
But even
Even
if it is a console, right?
It's not, by the way.
It won't be.
It's more likely.
But if
Go on.
let's say
suicide
hypothetically it is.
Yeah.
Is it really going to be that big of a thing?
No, because it costs a lot of money to make a console, especially one.
I was going to say,
A
because of the amount of money that it takes to make one, but also not only that, but they've not been in the console industry for a very long time, so surely
And they've got
it'd
like 3 licenses. Just
So,
Sonic.
so like surely they would be quite far behind in that too.
definitely.
So they'd have to pay for a shitload of licensing to get other games, and I mean, if they've got the money, fair dues. But I'm on what like Jack is. They'll probably announce exclusivity to someone.
Exclusivity to someone. Okay.
That was just a rumor
Microsoft.
that floats around every couple of years. But then,
But even then, that's not
yeah.
revolutionary, is it? Let's face it.
I'm really struggling to think. I was trying to think earlier. I was like,
What could it actually be?
Is it a good Sonic game? Are we going to get one of them? You know what I mean?
Sonic RPG.
Yeah. Right, fun fact. I'm sorry to. Fun pointless fact. There is a game on the Nintendo DS. It's a Sonic RPG, and who is it developed by, Bishop?
I don't know.
Sonic
I thought they're
RPG.
called BioWare, I think. Let me check.
Sonic RPG.
wanna-
BioWare?
I'm going to check my facts here right now. Yeah, BioWare. Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. Nintendo DS game developed by BioWare.
Oh wow, okay.
Is that the one with Shadow on the front?
No, that's.
I have no idea.
It's,
I ain't got a clue.
I'll put it on screen
Not-
for you. I'll put the thingy on screen for you. Just 2 seconds. I found that really weird. It's this one. It's the DS game.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So what? So you reckon maybe there's like an exclusivity deal with BioWare or something?
I don't know.
No, the rumor is Microsoft are gonna. But
What? Just
I'm
like buy out Sega or something?
not, well, potentially have them as
Yeah.
in their umbrella. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
with Ninja Theory and all them.
What a shame. Won't sell any Sonic games on the PlayStation.
But then Sonic's too big to. It's like buying Pokemon. You wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
This is
Not
just
like buying
to
Pokemon.
me personally. This is just a. It's a really big mystery. I quite like the mystery actually. I think it's quite cool.
buzzing.
But
It's a Sega Game Gear too.
Oh, I'd be in.
Handheld, maybe. I don't know.
I believe that the words are probably going to be let down at some point in the next few months.
Zenji Nishikawa's got some. If it's nonsense, mate, he's got some answering to do. Like I said, it'll be next week, I think, because June the 4th. A week today, but with it being a magazine, people get it early, so they'll be on the internet next Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully.
We'll have some interesting stuff to talk about soon then.
Hopefully next time, but definitely the time after, I would imagine. And we can sit and watch the stupid Sonic trailer and look at the screenshots and be like, this is fucking shit.
They're just probably going to release, like, say, a Sonic 1, 2, and 3 in a collection or something like that, aren't they?
You know why Sonic 3 never gets re-released?
Because it was made by more people, I don't know.
Close, because Michael Jackson helped out on the soundtrack and there's licensing issues.
Are you serious?
I'm being serious.
Wow.
You're
Active for day.
You're wearing sunglasses, Jan, but your face says it all, mate.
Wow.
You guys familiar with Jeff Grubb?
No.
Not a clue.
He's the guy who he works at VentureBeat, and he's very whatever he says I take as pretty much gospel. He's very I say in the know. He knows people who know.
He knows people.
He knows people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he claims, he was the first one to suggest that PS5 will be revealed next Wednesday. He's put on his thing.
Okay.
I'll get this all open because he's got quite a few.
It's safe to say that the hype is definitely there. So
Yeah.
I reckon sometime next week. It seems like a lot of people are covering the same story at the minute that PlayStation are going to make their big move next week. So yeah, this could be
Got all this. They've got,
seems
like, the
very
IGN thing
creditable.
as well, yeah. Not only that, Jason Schreier, who used to work at Kotaku, has teamed up with. Why do I always get Japanese weird names? Takashi Mochizuki. Is that right?
It might be.
Yeah. I do apologise, Takashi, if you're watching. I'm sure he watches every week. But it's like,
Sure
casual
he
does,
reports on.
Is it? Just stop what I'm doing.
Well,
man.
where's Twitch? No, yeah. They imply that they also imply that the event will be June the 3rd, which again fits with what Grubb says, and I believe Grubb because he was the only one when the mini direct was announced. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Actually, just dropped it. He was the only one that said no, it's tomorrow. He stuck to his guns and he was right, and he got loads of shit for it. But I think it's next week. I think that's
Okay.
Yeah, there's articles here from Bloomberg, Jason Schreier and Takashi. I'll say Takashi for now. Gentlemen, if this is a thing, one, we're going to watch along again.
Of course,
time.
of course we are. Yeah.
My mic won't be pretty much muted again. I do apologise about that.
That's
everybody.
fine. So basically, for those of you that didn't see our we did like a live reaction video yesterday of The Last of Us 2, which is really good fun. Yeah, but it was really good fun, and I think we're going to do those kind of things again. I think because they were good.
This is the sound of what my power supply was making on my computer. Just to, don't know if you can hear that.
Nope.
Nope.
Can you not?
It's a pretty good power supply. Can't hear anything.
Well, I can't hear it now, but I thought it'd be louder than that, to be honest. But yeah, it was a racket. Anyway, do we believe it's next week?
Yes.
I reckon so. Yeah. I reckon there's enough stories. There's enough stories by a lot of different articles to suggest that this is right.
And we're close enough to the holiday launch date.
There's smoke, there's fire, and all that. I believe with Jason Schreier as well. He's quite reliable. He digs deep and stuff. So Schreier and Grubb saying that there's a PS5 reveal next week, then probably there's a PS5 reveal next week, and there'll be another week of 3 episodes of the Casual Report for everybody, which again
beautiful
is a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
You're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm probably back on YouTube if you want to watch it in your own convenience.
We'll get our 6th subscriber on YouTube.
Oh, why?
No bleed territory.
But yeah, so we're all agreed that it's going to be next week. And like I said, the PlayStation magazine is saying that they've got 35 PS5. 35? I think it's about 35 PS5 games that they're going to show off, which is next month's issue, which coincides with showing off at least a bit of what the PS5 is going to do. Which leads to my next question, gentlemen. What are we going to see? Are we going to see games? Are we going to see like dashboards and stuff? We're going to see like.
We'll see the physicality of the PlayStation 5.
I was going to say, we're going to see the console, because I know Sony like to do this.
So I think the console reveal is probably the next big thing. Let's face it, isn't it? But in my personal opinion, I'd absolutely love it if they would actually just get some games shown already, because it's driving me nuts.
What I want to see, like we saw what Microsoft showed with the with their like gameplay reveal of the what was it, Jam? The Xbox Series X thing that we watched. Remember?
Yeah.
That scratched the itch a bit, but I want to see like big hitters, mate. I want to see God of War 2, Horizon 2, new IPs and stuff.
Uncharted 5.
We'll see.
Spider-Man 2. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine PS5? They're just announcement, and then I mean, I don't think we'll see any gameplay from any of what we just said, but even just seeing like new titles, Spider-Man 2, God of War 2, Uncharted 5, Horizon 2, that'd be slapping, mate.
Yeah, all that slapping them cheeks, mate.
Slapping.
So go on, Bish.
I do feel like The Last of Us 2 is a very, very strong first party title for Sony, but I do feel like they need a bit more to really sell the console, in my opinion.
Last of Us 2 is PS4.
Say again, sorry.
Last of Us 2 is PS4.
Yeah, but it's going to be PS5 though, isn't it?
It won't be.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, mate.
It's gonna have to be. It's too beautiful to not be a PS5 title too.
Give it a year. Be on there. Give it a year.
I'd say less than a year personally, but yeah. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. I think they just need more. You know, they just need a bit more for the for PS5's console release. But other than that, yeah, I think that they're definitely on the right tracks to allowing their console to sell. To be fair, I kind of feel the same way about Xbox though as well. Xbox needs
that's July in it. Their showcase of their first party stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. To be fair,
but the problem again, I we've talked about this before, but the whole Xbox games being
everywhere.
able to be played on a PC is it really does take the console kind of a little bit out of my interest range these days for Xbox.
Because you can play it on PC and you've got a
because
PC.
You can just
so
play,
you
if you've got a decent PC, then it doesn't. It's not necessary.
To run Series X games, pretty much. I think.
Yeah, but that's the thing is Microsoft is probably not missing out that much because you're still putting money in their pocket while playing on PC.
Yeah,
absolutely, you're probably right there. Yeah,
Microsoft is trying to create a sphere
spectrum.
a spectrum. Thank you, John. A spectrum of like an umbrella again.
It's like what Disney Plus is doing with with their stuff. So they got all the Disney stuff, they've got Marvel stuff, they've got National Geographic and stuff like that. All of that is on Disney Plus in this one service.
It's with the PlayStation. You'd have to buy a PlayStation if you want to play Uncharted and Spider-Man and God of War, but you don't have to buy an Xbox to play Halo. Or Gears.
Or Forza.
But you still have to have the Ultimate Pass. Well, you don't actually have to have the Ultimate Pass, but...
What's the Ultimate Pass? £100 a year?
Yeah.
120 quid a year.
I think them developers have got under that first party branch is just going to keep churning out games, and it'll be a right deal soon, to be fair.
Yeah.
I do wonder how long they can keep it at that price for, because it is. I pay $11.99 a month, and I get like all the any PC and PC, console, and Xbox Live Gold for $11.99 a month, which is a bargain. I do worry if they can keep it that low for as long as it takes, to be honest.
I can see the prices kind of slowly but surely swooping up a little bit, but we'll see.
Moving on quickly.
See how it goes.
Jam.
Yeah.
Next week, yeah.
Next
week. Buzzing. Are you buzzing?
Yes, I'm hyped for it. I'm
what game
a big PlayStation fan. Pardon?
What game we seeing?
FIFA.
I'm telling you, that's why Madden's
the disappointment in me.
I'm telling you, that's
always fucking FIFA, isn't it?
FIFA. It's FIFA.
I'd like to see
what game you want and what game you think go both of you.
I can't tell you what game I think. I can't tell you. I think we might see The Last of Us 2, but I don't think so because, like what you said, like you'll wait to the PS4 sales and then you buy it second time the PS5.
Sorry, go on. Sorry.
I just want to see like a logo of a a game that everyone wants: God of War 2, etc., Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Gameplay even better.
I think Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Personally,
I'd be all in with the PC version coming out soon. When's the PC version out? I can't remember.
Yeah, it builds more hype, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You buy the PC version.
You can play the first one on PC, but then the second one's over here on this new console that's coming out later this year. Bang, there's your sale.
Yeah.
Bishop, what Game you want and game you think. Go.
Game that I want. Probably another God of War, if I'm honest. Very similar to the first one because the most recent God of War is absolutely fantastic. Even though I've not played it, it's still absolutely fantastic. I would definitely love a God of War 2. I think, like I said, I think probably Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is probably the one that's gonna be released.
I agree with you. I think I want God of War 2 because like. I'll speak about this another time as well, but when God of War got announced to be a reimagining, if you will, of the Norse mythology, and it was still Kratos, I was a bit like, because there's rumours going on for years, and I'm like, I don't want Kratos again.
Because we had this exact same issue, didn't we, with Devil May Cry, and then it flopped. But this was a very but this one in particular was fantastic. They did a great job with God of War.
I remember thinking like, I don't want Kratos again. Give me someone else, and then. That again, the redemption arc of Kratos, and it's so good.
But now we can go from God of War 2 and 3, or however many, and then look, his son has grown up now in some more games.
Oh mate, don't! I'm buzzing. So I want God of War, and I think Killzone will be it as well. Because Killzone's it's always a launch game on PlayStation.
You reckon?
No, I want Resistance again.
Jack loved Killzone. Shadowfall.
I'm not a huge
smoke and mirrors, mate. I'm telling you.
Very beautiful game. But,
remember when you jumped out the plane in the first level and like, oh wow, this is wicked. The lighting was wicked.
Very
and then
good.
I was playing, I was like, no, I'm out. Bye. But
gameplay's not great. Which is a shame.
So yeah, we're all buzzing. We all believe. Moving on. Last story for today. Microsoft have confirmed today that you will be able to play, and I quote, thousands of games on your Xbox Series X. Gentlemen, this comes from Xbox the horse's mouth again. Jason Ronalds here. How
Backwards
do
compatibility.
we feel about this? This is only a good thing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why is it a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
We're buzzing.
There's no bad thing about backwards compatibility in any console.
And they have confirmed as well that all the games will utilise the Xbox Series X hot power, so they'll probably run better on the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, that really caught my eye, and that's
frame rates and
fantastic. That's
resolutions.
Fantastic to see. I can finally play Halo 4 exactly how it was meant to be played. Because Jesus Christ, that game had some proper bad frame rate issues.
I never played 4. I played 5 and 3. 3's good. I like 3.
I played 1.
Why?
No, that was it. That was enough.
And that's all he played.
I'm joking. I enjoyed it when I played it.
Yeah, it's
but
great.
The controller was like the size of my room.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
someone's room.
And it's pretty much every Xbox game will be compatible on the Xbox Series X. This is like I said earlier, with game preservation and stuff. I'm all in. Like you say,
this, I think personally, this is a big seller for the new console because if you didn't have that backwards compatibility, I think I don't know. I just don't think it would sell as well personally. Backwards compatibility, I believe personally is quite a big thing. I mean, think about I think it was a few years ago, like when PS4 and and Xbox One first came out, and they announced. People were absolutely fuming that these games consoles didn't have backwards compatibility. And that's why we kind of had these services that they added in later on to kind of better improve that.
That announcement at E3 they did with the Xbox One backwards compatibility thing was like hype as fuck.
Absolutely.
Massive. With backwards compatibility, are you buzzing, Jam?
I mean, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, I'm glad it's happening. It should be done with everything.
Yeah, and it's not gonna do what the Xbox One did, which is, I don't know the terms and stuff, but it pretty much runs an emulator of the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And then it does it that way, whereas it's going to be baked into the actual hardware this time.
That's great.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not an engineer. I don't know. I'm sorry.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah, I should be. I should be many things, James. But yeah, I'm all in. Bish, you're all in.
Sounds great. Yep,
I'm hoping to see it with PlayStation as well.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe we won't have.
I think it's less likely with PlayStation.
We'll see.
It should be a thing that should be coming with every console.
Last time we had backwards compatibility was the first print of the first PS3s.
Which mine, I'm still saving about that. Mine broke, and I've lost half a save in Metal Gear Solid 4.
No, I think we've got work. Andrew's got a working day one PS3.
Ask me if I have.
Have you?
No. Saving. Right. That was our story for today, guys. Good stuff.
Some great stories today.
Awesome stories, mate. Anyway.
Forgotten Gem time.
Forgotten Gem time. Now, gentlemen, I like my old PS1 games. You know I like my old PS1 games, right?
Of course you do.
You do.
Of course you do.
I'm sure you two like your old PS1 games. And there's one PS1 game, which I know it's not the best game in the world. Right, I'm going to be honest with you. I know it's not the best game in the world. I know that there's like 1,000 games better than it. Like my YouTube video playing, buzzing. But this is one of the most fun I have ever had in my life, multiplayer wise. Right, there was a story mode. Didn't really care for it. Don't even know what happened. Right, the game we're talking about is Team Buddies. Get my words out. Team Buddies. Did you ever play?
Do you work for EA or something?
I do.
You don't care about.
I'm not a YouTuber guy, innit? So I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah.
Yeah. I remember the artwork on it.
Yeah.
I do not remember this.
It's a relatively. I'm not sure what day it came out. But yeah, I had me, my cousins,
Tuesday.
my friends, split screen multiplayer all day. This right.
With a multi-tap.
Yeah, because it was 4-player. Because you. So in multiplayer you had like a map. Obviously, state the obvious, Jack. Shut up. So it's like messy chess, not really chess. So
I kind of get it.
Operates in the corner. See what this guy's doing here. He like so you get these boxes in the middle. Go over to the platform thing. Like.
Cheers, Renzo.
That's brilliant, Renzo.
You bastard.
For those of you that can't see that, Renzo said this is when Jam and Jack were 30, right?
Renzo's talking shit. I'm gonna have to ban him. No, I'm joking, Renzo. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. So you can make weapons, you can make new team buddies in that platform at the corner, and then you just maul each other. There's deathmatch. There's capture the flag. There's
can you like take each other's cubes and stuff as well?
Yeah, I believe you can. Instead
Damn.
I've not played this game for years.
Some dirty gameplay stuff going on there. I like it.
Bloody marvellous, and I'm all NS is here just in time for the quiz in a minute.
Guys, in time for the music quiz.
Of course,
is it the music?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and like I said, I think this is the campaign. It all looks a mush, but this game is very, very good.
It looks clean for a PS1 game.
I think this is.
Are we just looking at an emulator thing?
No. I think it might be an emulator because it does look quite good compared to that last video. But I think the last video is about 12 years old. So, you could
music.
So good. Check that out.
Game related music.
I'm annoyed as well because I had a copy of Team Buddies, and I no longer have a copy of Team Buddies. And ask me how much it goes for on eBay.
100 million quid.
It's joined the £100 club.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, you should definitely with friends. Don't bother much with the single. It's a bit like Splatoon in the single player's backbone. Go and play the multiplayer. Anyway, time for the quiz. I've got 3 songs today. Current champion Lortz hasn't. I don't think he's here, is he? I don't think he's here. So the championship's up for grabs, which is just an opportunity to get yourself on the screen. So I'm a nice guy, and it's a nice.
Renzo and NS.
Renzo
Mary.
NS. Yep. I'll give chat 30 odd seconds or so, and then we'll pass it over. Now I have an easy one today. Well, to be fair, I had an easier one last week, but if you don't get this one, I'm just cancelling the show. Okay, first song. You ready?
Let's do this.
Name the game.
you're giving people 30 seconds for this song.
Renzo's here. Congratulations, Renzo.
We should. So one thing that I noticed about this though is that you're asking for the specific game, whereas this is kind of just like this is just a specific theme, isn't it, for the whole game series, right? Or is it a particular? Or was it from the first? Specific from the original? Okay, that's fine.
Mario's a good enough answer.
Yeah, Mario.
Mario is a good enough answer.
NS, no.
NS, go home. You're drunk.
This is the medium level difficulty one. I'll give you 30 seconds. Jam, you don't get this. We're not friends.
Oh my god.
If Renzo doesn't get this. No, Renzo!
No clue. No idea.
Boom, Renzo is in the house. Renzo is correct.
Renzo is correct.
It is, in fact, Rocket League.
And
Mary Moo got it as well.
Final one. Mary Moo, legend, mate. Who come first? I'll check in a second. This is the hard one.
NS, you are so close each time.
There's somebody in the chat who will get this. But this is the hard one. You ready?
Let's do this.
I know this already. This is hard. I know it.
Oh, Mary Moo. What?
I'm so impressed right now.
What? Whoa, that.
My eye's better.
I had no
How
idea.
did you get that? I'm impressed.
Well
that was
done, Mary
sick.
Moo, mate.
Did you message her and tell her to put the hunter down?
I didn't. What? No, genuinely got that.
Guitar Man is one of the best games to ever grace this planet.
Dan owns all these games. Dan is a tremendous person. That about wraps up the show.
Dan, a tremendous person.
Today, who won that? Was it Renzo?
Well, I mean, it's kind of between Renzo and Mary Moo, really, isn't it?
Mary Moo got all three. Renzo got the first two first.
Just put them both. Just put them both.
Yeah, I'll put you in there. I'll do it on next show. Yeah, thank you for joining, guys.
I would never have gone 9 in a million years.
I don't think I would have if I didn't pick it.
Mary Moo, if Dan's listening, he's a man of taste.
He is a man of taste. Yes. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Jam, thank you very much. Are you streaming tonight or tomorrow or over the weekend?
I don't know. I might stream tonight. I don't know what I'm doing. I might not play Rocket League.
Everyone
I think
chat
I need to have a rest on that.
anyway. Bishop.
I might play Nintendo.
I'm going to play Nintendo tomorrow. You know I'm playing Nintendo tomorrow. Bishop, thank you very much for joining, mate. Are you streaming tonight?
Always a pleasure. Not tonight, my friend, but I will be streaming maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. No worries. Terraria or Binding of Isaac or something like that?
Haven't decided that one yet.
Interesting. Pretty cool. Bish_casual on Twitch if you want to check that out, and Jam_casual for Jam. If you watch it on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. It does help us out a lot. We appreciate everybody. Thank you for joining chat. Mary Moo, getting Guitar Man is. I don't think anyone will get that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's made my day, to be fair.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Show me your moves.
What's going on here? Mary Moo, dropping that follow like a champion. Thank you so much. Yes, and we will see you on Tuesday for another casual report, where we will casually report and keep it casual. Bishop, sorry, go on.
Just quickly, you're changing your name, aren't you, today?
Yeah.
On
next
Twitch.
week, this Twitch channel will be the casual report to avoid confusion as to whereabouts the show is, and so on. But that'll be all on Twitter anyway. So and if you're following anyway, you'll be able to find it. So shouldn't be too much of an issue there. That being said, thank you so much, guys, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Later. I need.